YouTube family, I am back, made it home. So the food was exceptionally good in there, especially the drinks I showed y'all. My God. One was a blue Hawaiian again, which was mine, and hubby had the, what you had, babe? Henny colada? Pina colada. Both of them were frozen drinks. They were so good, so good. The problem I had on this place, so first I'm going to rate it. Then I'm going to explain why I rated it, how I rated it. So, out of a 10, I give this place a 5. Now, mind you, I said the food was good. The drinks were amazing. This was a predominantly Hispanic restaurant. So when we first walked in, the energy was off. It was like, oh my God, like, the side eye. Again, not knowing that my background is Hispanic. You just assume, I have locks and like, hey, she's Jamaican or she's Trini or she's something, but she's not Hispanic. So my problem with this place was I liked the fact that the waitress was on time asking questions. Hey, do you need anything? Are you enjoying the food? That wasn't the problem to me. The problem is the fact that everybody who worked in an establishment and owned the establishment was by our table and our table only, consistently. One lady stood so close to me, I could smell her damn hoo-ha. Okay? I didn't appreciate that. I didn't appreciate when they was bringing the condiments, how they was leaning over my plate of food. And yes, I'm a classy woman. I felt like hit somebody in the face. I ain't gonna lie, but I am in my 40s, so with progress, I am growing. But Rome wasn't built in a day. It was only one woman in there that can speak English, and that was our waitress. Again, she was a nice person, but overly nice. They all were doing too much. And you can tell it was a racial thing because it was like, oh, you want to get a to-go box and this, that, and the third. It's like, miss, you still see me cutting a piece of my steak. Why am I needing a to-go box? Does this 198 pounds look like it needs a to-go box? But anywho, other than that, the place is called Rosa's Steakhouse. You can try it out, but again, for personal performance, was a 5. Definitely. Also, the other place that I went, Sweet Science, that energy in there is so good. The people are so laid back. The lounging area, the dim lights is just so romantic. Even when you're not trying to be romantic, you can make it romantic. The hostess and the host, very pleasant. At first, when I met him, I wasn't really taken to him because he had me waiting too long for my food, an hour and a half. I was going to lose my mind in there, and he's seen it. So the second time when I came there, because yes, I gave them a second chance. He was on time, and then I paid very nicely in gratuity. So my thing is, when you are doing your job, what you signed up for, that's a plus to me. I'm going to pay you what you're worth. But when you are an a-hole and you're moving like you don't have any sense or no decorum and you leaning over my table and you doing too much or you come with an attitude, listen, my thing with that is at the end of the day, I didn't ask you to work here. You chose to work at this job. You chose to be a waiter or a hostess or a manager. That being said is you need to be a people person, because if you're not a people person, you don't need to own an establishment or be working in an establishment where you have to work with different people every day. To me, it doesn't make any sense. But Sweet Science, out of a 10, I will give Sweet Science a 9 because their drinks are good, their food is good, and then the ambiance was amazing. Okay, then the next place we went. Okay, why not 10 is because the first time I went there, he had me wait. Well, no, it wasn't the first. I'm lying. It was the second time. Because the first time I went there was so pleasant. The second time, I was like, no. An hour and a half, I was going to lose my mind on this dude. He turned out to be a very nice guy. His name is Colum. The place is called Sweet Science. It's on Graham Avenue and everything like that. I'm doing a post. This is what I have to deal with, y'all. This is what happens here. All night long. All night. This is my crazy daughter.
You remember that song?
And she doesn't even realize what just happened to her.
I don't even know who was that.
But at the end of the day, I'm going to make another video. All right.